Welcome back. Alright, so I got the main cap girdle cleaned up with the grease lightning, like I said in my last video. I cleaned it up for the most part. It's nasty and dirty in there, as you can see. I need to clean the pickup also, but I'm not worried about that right now. Those are the old bearings that fell out of the main cap girdle that I got from the junkyard. I might clean it up a little bit more, try to get all the nasty stuff off of it, and then the plan is to then come over here and basically bolt it down, and then I need to test fit the crank with one of the rods and pistons into the cylinder and turn the crank. I'm just going to lube it up with WD-40. All I need to do is turn it a little bit to see if the connecting rods there are going to hit or come close to hitting the bottom of the cylinder wall. If so, then I'm going to have to notch out the block on the bottom so they have clearance. I know they're not made like old regular LS rods because they actually fit the rod journals on the crank. So all I have to worry about is clearance on the bottom. If they clear, then move on to the next step, which is going to be polishing this crank up, cleaning it up with 1000 grit, and then I have a little bit of 1500 grit, and then I bought a polishing kit with jeweler's rouge in it, the coarse or medium, which is brown, and then the fine, which is white, and that should polish this up the rest of the way. If not, and I want to go further, then I'll probably use some Mother's metal polish on it to like micro polish the crank. And then I'm going to check the clearances here compared to the actual main bores when the main cap girdle is bolted in, to see what the basically clearance between the bearing and crank is, so then I can figure out what size bearings I need. I have a cheap set of bearings here under all that crap to test fit it in with, but I'm going to want to probably run the ACL race bearings once I know what size they are, and that's the gauge I'll be using to do the measurements with, or at least one of them. I use that gauge to check the cylinders, how much wear is in them, and the measurements come out to be about 3/1000ths of an inch of wear, so I think I'm fine. Got lucky that there's not that much wear in it, and I can use the standard bore pistons. Once I get to that point, that's another $200. I have to rebuy them because the other ones are not what I'm wanting to using. Then when I polish up the crank, I'll probably set up a video so y'all can see what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Alright, I think that's it for this video. Thanks, like, subscribe, share the video if you want. Subscribe so you see the videos that come down when I add them, because I'm going to do a video normally every time I am working on the car and what I'm doing and where I'm at with it. Alright, thanks for watching.